Alright, today on the Man Cave, really quick DIY for you guys. I'm going to show you how to change the drill chuck on your electric drill. Alright, the electric drill, this is a real staple of any man cave. Now, if your drill looks anything like mine, well, it would have lived a very hard life. Now, I consider the drill chuck, or these jaws that open and close to grip the drill bit, to be one of those heavy wear and tear parts. It's just one of those parts that you have to expect will eventually wear out, especially if you use it in a very dirty and dusty environment, you know, like every workshop out there. Now, these are one of those parts that you eventually will have to change. You don't have to throw your whole drill out, you just need to change the chuck itself. Now, the first thing you need to figure out is what kind of chuck do you have. You either have a keyed chuck, in which case you would have a key, much like this one, to tighten and loosen those jaws against the drill bit. Or your cordless drills or sort of light-duty drills would have a keyless chuck. Now, once you've got that figured out, you then get your replacement part. This is a 20 UNF, or 20 threads per inch. UNF, Unified National Thread, fine. That F on the end there stands for fine, so fine thread. So you just get the correct part. Now, just check your owner's manual, or if you're like me and you've lost the manual many years ago, go ahead and check it out online. Make sure you have the correct replacement part. Now, while you're on that manual, check if you have one of those drill chucks that have a little retaining screw that go right from the top down to the spindle. Now, if you've got one of those, you need to just remove that retaining screw first. It's usually a Phillips head or an Allen head. Just get that taken out. Now, I confirmed with my manual as well that this drill chuck comes off this old Dewalt that I have. It's a DWD014. That it unscrews in the counterclockwise direction. Some might be reverse threaded. Just go ahead and confirm with your manual. Now, basically, all you need to do is unscrew the drill chuck from your drill spindle. Now, if you try and do that by hand, obviously it's just going to turn the whole assembly. But what you need to do is get yourself set up so that you can do this right. So let's clear space on the bench and I'll show you how it's done. All right, so I've got a space cleared out on the bench. I'm going to put a little shop rag down. Be kind to your tools. I'm going to put my drill on that, and I'm going to take a large Allen wrench. Now, I'm just going to get that chucked up. Now, as the manual stated, you need to unscrew this in the counterclockwise direction. So, like I said, if you just try and turn that by hand, it's not going to come off. So what you need to do is get a nice Allen wrench chucked up there, take a soft mallet or a rubber mallet, and you're gonna whack the bejesus out of this Allen wrench in the counterclockwise direction. What you need is that nice, strong, firm torque to just sort of unseat the threads on that spindle. So let's give it a go. All right, it might take one or two whacks, but you'll eventually get there. And there you go. So that will just screw right off. As you can see, that's the old defective drill chuck, and I'm taking my new replacement part. Like I said, I made sure that this is the right part. 20 UNF, 20 threads per inch, fine thread, and that's going onto our drill spindle. So we're just gonna go ahead and thread that on, screw that on, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get a large Allen wrench, get it chucked up into the jaws, and we're going to do the opposite thing. We're going to give this a mighty whack in the clockwise direction just to sort of torque it down on that spindle. And that's all there is to it. All right, now this drill is a little bit banged up, but with this new chuck on there, it is ready to go back into active duty. Now, if you like this 2-minute DIY, go ahead and click subscribe. We've got more for you. Features on tools, motorcycles, cars, gear, machines, gadgets, all kinds of guy stuff. Well, I hope you learned something new. That's all I've got for you in this episode of The Man Cave.